Welcome to Bar India News Hour. The Metaverse vulnerability is growing faster. As virtual worlds and augmented reality platforms develop into what its creator called the Metaverse, users and businesses will be presented with entirely new categories of security risks and pitfalls. The emergence of Metaverse in 2022 is already sparking conversations about regulation, privacy guardrails, and cybersecurity vulnerabilities at government, industry, and societal levels. However, will this virtual universe evolve without addressing all of its risks? The recent conversation surrounding Metaverse might lead to the next incarnation of the Internet. It is positioned to deliver the promise of an immersive, next-generational virtual 3D world that can connect all sorts of digital environments virtually, resembling the actual world we live in. Metaverse is going to impact cybersecurity in 2022. Ever since the concept of Metaverse became the talk of the town, cybercriminal activity has caught on, especially the rising NFT scams. These scams deploy social engineering attacks which are not going away anytime soon. There will likely be a rise in such attacks as the Metaverse continues to take shape. Many of the risks that developers and companies face will be the same ones that many current sites and web applications deal with. Tech companies continue to rush buggy software code out of the door, which developers haven't had time to secure properly because being first to market matters much more than protecting the data and privacy of their customers. And as a result, privacy leaks are so common that most consumers are so jaded they simply shrug their shoulders and keep doing businesses with whichever company was breached this time around. From VR headsets to other types of devices that augment the experiences, the infrastructure required to support this new environment is exponentially more extensive than what exists today, and the real challenge with every endpoint is that bad actors will be looking for ways to exploit those endpoints, either to take over identities on the network or block access through denial of service attacks. The Metaverse is going to house an extensive collection of sensitive data. In turn, there will be a probable rise in hacking. Moreover, scammers continue to up their game. Whether they are dealing with phishing or ransomware or data theft, most police won't understand the crime, and even if they do, the crooks will either disappear into another jurisdiction or even turn out to be working for a government, hard to chase either way. Furthermore, many organizations will need to prepare ahead and implement the use of penetration testing and threat hunting. Let's look into today's headlines in VAR India. FBI says $43 billion losses are due to BEC fraud. The FBI released a public service announcement revealing that business email compromise attacks caused domestic and international losses of more than $43 billion between June 2016 to December 2021, with a 65% increase in losses between July 2019 and December 2021. BEC or email account compromise are an advanced scamming technique that targets both employees and business and the businesses they work for. The scam includes social engineering as a means to compromise a legitimate business or personal email account or to perform an unauthorized transfer of funds. Kaspersky discovers fileless malware inside Windows event logs. Recently, Kaspersky published a detailed analysis of a complex attack involving a combination of various techniques and pieces of software and highlighted the use of Windows event logs as something completely new. The Windows Event Log and Event Viewer are supposed to help users diagnose security issues and other problems in PCs. However, Kaspersky researchers encountered one hacker who used the event log itself against their target. The attacker inserted shellcode into the target's Windows event logs, leaving no files for antivirus to detect. New REvil samples indicate the comeback of the REvil gang. An analysis of new ransomware samples has revealed that the notorious ransomware operation known as REvil has resumed after 6 months of inactivity. While the sample was found to not encrypt files and only add a random extension, an error has been introduced in the functionality that renames files that are being encrypted. And known as ransomware REvil, REvil is a ransomware as a service scheme attributed to a Russia-based group known as Ghoul Southfield. Earlier this year, several members belonging to the cybercrime gang were arrested by Russia's Federal Security Service. Zomato's market cap falls below $5.4 billion. Zomato Limited signed to a new low as it closed at Rs 52.45 on BSE, down 7.6% from the previous day, pushing the stock more than 30% down from the issue price of Rs 76. The food delivery platform is trading below its last private valuation of $5.4 billion in early 2021. The revenue is expected to be at Rs 1,256 crore, while the loss for the March quarter will be at Rs 372 crore. The share hit a record high of Rs 169.10 on BSE last year, but has since tanked more than 70%, with investors losing nearly Rs 1 trillion in market value. BharatPe to file criminal cases against employees. Payment startup BharatPe said that its board had recommended several measures following a corporate governance review, including termination of several employees and vendors and filing criminal cases against them for misconduct. BharatPe said it was introducing a new vendor procurement policy to mitigate any risk of employees indulging in suspicious transactions to enrich themselves, adding that it has terminated the services of several employees in departments who were directly involved with block vendors. That's all for now. Please like, share, comment and subscribe to Var India News Magazine. You can download the Var India app from Google Play Store and Apple App Store for the latest news and updates. Stay tuned. Thank you.